if you want to be an entrepreneur, or if you want to be a business owner, and you want to earn, I don't know, if you want to be a millionaire and earn like a million bucks and beyond, the Small Business Administration, the SBA, they don't discriminate against people. Uh, they do it so that the education is readily like if you're going to college, if you're going to university, the SBA does it so that the education is readily available if you want to be a business owner. Let me explain what I mean by that. Like me, for example, I grew up well, it's not really a small city. I grew up in El Paso, Texas. And there's a university called the University of Texas at El Paso. And, the education isn't really it's only available for people who are who are like becoming like doctors or lawyers, or like judges and stuff, um although there's like you don't have to get admitted into like MIT or anything like that. It's not that hard. Like there's a university, USC, the University of Southern California. They do it so that the education is readily available if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to become a millionaire, and beyond. Like the education is readily available, and you don't have to necessarily get admitted into MIT. You don't have to get admitted into like Harvard or Princeton. Like Harvard and Princeton, that's really if you want to be like the governor of like California or something. If you want to be like the president of the United States. Oh, there's other universities. This isn't the only one. The University of Southern California, one of my dear friends, one of my most trusted advisors, his name is Mike Corradini, product launch expert. He's literally the best in the world at what he does. He graduated from USC, the University of Southern California. And I don't want to say it's the school of hard knocks necessarily, although the SBA, the Small Business Administration, they don't discriminate against people. And if you want to become an entrepreneur, if you want to become a business owner, if you want to become a millionaire and beyond, they do it so that the education is readily available for anyone who is willing to take that like avenue, for better use of words. Like at at USC, the University of Southern California, they offer like I'm not saying you have to become like you have to get a degree in like in the MBA or whatever, like the Masters in Business or whatever. Although the SBA, the Small Business Administration, they don't discriminate against people, and all the education that you need to become a millionaire, to become an entrepreneur, to become a business owner is readily available. Although it isn't available in cities such as El Paso. Like I grew up in El Paso, Texas, and there's a university called UTEP, the University of Texas at El Paso, and that information isn't readily available. That education isn't readily available for people. It's really only for people who are going to school to become lawyers, going to school to become doctors, going to school to become judges. And although if you want to become a millionaire, if you want to become an entrepreneur and a business owner, all the and if you're going to college, if you're going to university, all the information is readily available. Me personally, I don't encourage anybody to do what I did. Although I had a child when I was 17 years old. I dropped out of high school my sophomore year. I got a GED, went back to college. I went straight to university. And I winded up dropping out of college. I dropped out of high school. I dropped out of college. Although I've always had like the spirit of an entrepreneur, so to speak. So long story short, fast forward to today, I stumbled into a mentor. He's possibly one of the best internet marketers in the world, by the name of Vic Stryzus. And he showed me the ropes and showed me the way to write my own ticket in life. You know, there's a little book called Think and Grow Rich. I'm sure everybody has heard of it. I've gone through so many of these books. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. You know, Vic taught me that there's a secret in the book, and if you find the secret, you can write your own ticket in life. And he told me this. He said, do you want to know what the secret is? It's so simple. You know, decide on what it is that you want to do, and you can do that. It's not hard. Like he said, if you want to earn $250,000 a month, like if you want to earn $250,000 a month, you can do it. Just write it on a goal card and read it as often as possible every day. And as simple as it sounds, that is the secret in Think and Grow Rich. And this book by Napoleon Hill has created more millionaires and billionaires than anybody who has ever lived. Like, we live in a world where everything sort of revolves around money. Let me explain. Let me what I mean by that is that we live in an economical planet, in an economical world, and money is as important as oxygen. It's right up there with oxygen, right? Like, without money, like you're pretty much dead. Like you can't pay your rent, you can't buy food, you can't even buy water without money. So money is important. So I encourage nobody like drop out of high school or drop out of college or whatever. Although if you're in college or university, just know that the Small Business Administration, the SBA, they don't discriminate against people. And if you want to become a millionaire, if you want to become a billionaire even, you can do that. And all the education is readily available. I don't know where you live. I don't know if you live in a small town or something, although there's universities. And no, you don't have to get admitted into MIT in order to get the education that you need. There's other schools. In this example, like the University of Southern California, if you want to become a business owner, if you want to become a millionaire and beyond, all the education is readily available. Like me, for example, once again, and just to circle back, and I'll leave you with this. Me, for example, I grew up in El Paso, Texas. Well, that was before moving back from like Germany and stuff. I moved to Germany when I was 6 years old. I didn't even know the German language. I flunked the second grade. I didn't know the German language. When we moved back to the States, I was admitted into a school, a magnet school. We moved back when I was in 4th grade. I passed middle school without a problem. And I'm not even gonna get into why I winded up like dropping out of freaking high school or whatever. Although I wound up dropping out of high school when I was in my sophomore year. I got a GED, went back to college, went straight to university at the University of Texas at El Paso. And, you know, I found that it just wasn't right for me. There's a book called the Bible. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's a great book. It's actually a really great book. It has helped most people, a lot of people, find their place here on this earth. Me personally, I was able to turn my life around by becoming more. I was able to turn my life around by becoming more. And you guys have heard of Elon Musk, right? He's planning on making humanity a multiplanetary species. And me personally, I'm planning on going to space. So I have a big vision for my life, and I encourage you to have a grand vision for your life, because really there are no limits. Like, there are no limitations to what you can create in your life, for yourself, for your family. And so I'll leave you with this, my friend. I'm nobody special. I started off in gutters, for Christ's sake. I was able to turn my life around, and now I'm living a truly, how can I articulate this in a way that is profound? I'm just kidding. Anyways, so if you're an entrepreneur, or if you're in college or university, and you want to be an entrepreneur, and you want to become a millionaire and beyond, just know that all the education is readily available. The SBA, the Small Business Administration, they don't discriminate against people. Like the University of Southern California, USC, it's just an example. There's many other schools. All at USC, they make the education readily available for people who want to be entrepreneurs, for people who want to become millionaires and billionaires and beyond. So just a lot of people don't know that. And no, you don't have to get admitted into MIT or Harvard or Princeton in order to get the education that you need in order to create a truly magical life. So I'll leave you with that, my friends. It's just something that not many people are aware of. And you can get all the education that you need in order to become an entrepreneur or business owner and become a millionaire and beyond. So I'll leave you with that, my friends. My name is Johnny. If you don't know me, let's go.